Hello, welcome viewers. It's another beautiful day. Now we want to continue on our previous lesson on temperament, and I hope you pay attention. This is a very important thing. You need to understand who you are, why you act the way you are, and why the people around you act the way they do. By understanding, you make it a lot easier for you to have a better relationship with people, either with your children, your spouse, your colleagues at work, your friends, or whoever it is. So, understanding who you are and also why people are different is very important in our social life. Now, I stopped the other day at the sanguine, who a sanguine is, and I was trying to talk about their strengths and their weaknesses. You understand that we already established that a sanguine is very social, they are very outgoing, they are the type that comes in a place and everyone notices them instantly. They are the type that comes to a place and they become the friend of everybody, though they don't keep permanent friends. That's one uh, contradicting thing about them. They make a lot of friends, but they don't keep permanent friends because they have the attention of everybody. So to gather everybody as friends at the same time becomes difficult. So it's not always very easy for them to have a best friend or a particular friend, but they are well noticed wherever they are. So what's their strength? They are fun, they are charismatic, they are very encouraging. When you are down, when the ships are down, you need a someone to lit up the mood because their presence is like a fire. When they lit the match and they start transferring the fire, the current to every other person, you see the energy in the room will be exhilarating. So that's their strength. They are very fun, they are charismatic, they like to do things, they are naturally encouraging. Now, what is their weakness? As good as flamboyant as their nature and their character is, they have weaknesses. They find it difficult to concentrate. They are easily distracted. Imagine someone who can talk to 1,000 persons almost at the same time. How would they be able to organize and remember what the conversation they have had with everybody? So you realize that that becomes a weakness. They are they are forgetful. They can book an appointment with you today, tomorrow they forget it. So that's another disadvantage, another weakness. They have emotional swing or what we call mood swing. They are happy this moment, the next moment something they find interesting, the next minute they don't find it interesting again. So they have these switches. I like this thing today, now tomorrow I don't like it again. So it's difficult to find their preference, their best. So that is the weakness. So we are going over to choleric. Who's a choleric? Now choleric is another aspect of an extroverted temperament, closely related to sanguine, but varies. Now, what's the variation? In this, they have the qualities that a sanguine has, but not to the maximum. However, in their own qualities, they tend to be more dominant. They tend to be more dominant. That's why they have the quality of a leadership quality. Because wherever they find themselves, they see themselves as above every other one. They want to be in control. They want to have every other thing under their control. So they have that leadership quality. Most world leaders we know today have this quality, choleric. That is why sometimes you think that they are very domineering. And they like everything to go through them. If they see others doing something, they don't feel comfortable because they want to be involved in that. They want to be the ones doing that. They want to give the orders. They want every other person to follow their orders. They want to give the rules and they want every other person to keep the rules. So that's one thing about cholerics. They are very confident people. They are very confident. They are bold. They're never shy. They are bold and they are goal driven. They want something, they believe that they can achieve it against all odds. They don't care how they're achieving it. They don't care. So somehow it becomes a problem because you want to get something, but you don't care how you achieve it. So they don't take no for an answer. They believe that there is always a way. They have this I can do attitude, I can do mindset, I can do everything. So that's a choleric for you. They are confident, bold, goal driven. They are focused on results and goals. They are result oriented. They don't take no for an answer. So they have a business. They want to do a business. All they think about is result. What are they going to achieve? What are they going to achieve? They don't like their time being wasted. So in the instance that they feel that their time has been wasted, frustration tends to grow. Their frustration tends to grow. Now you as a parent, you have a child who has this quality, and maybe you are in the introverted temperament side. You have a child who has this quality. There could possibly tends to be a clash between you and that child, because you feel that this child is trying to dominate you, trying to parent you, trying to go the opposite way. You are the parent and your child is trying to parent you. It becomes a problem. So this temperament, you need to understand your child, why they behave that way. You need to understand your spouse so that you will be able to accommodate them and understand that this is who God made them to be. Remember, this is not learned, it is inbuilt. Now, they are very decisive and straightforward. They want your no or your yes. They are very straightforward, very decisive. Very, very decisive. They don't like two-faced people or indecisiveness. People who don't know what they want, who cannot determine what they want. They want a straight answer, a direct answer. That is who they are. Now, what is their strength? Leadership. What's their strength? Leadership. Very important. Leadership. So most leaders have this trait: determination and problem solving. Determination. So if they want something, if it requires breaking a law to get it, they might do it. If it requires stepping on toes to get it, they might do it. They are determined, they are focused. That is just want to get this thing. Now, what's their weakness? Impatient. Impatient may seem controlling and aggressive. That aggression in them can cause them to lose their temper and do something that they will regret later. So that aggression is not good. They are impatient. They may seem controlling. That's what you call a typical narcissist. Sometimes most narcissists are cholerics. They always want to be the center of attraction. It's all about them all the time. So the person who takes charge naturally but sometimes pushes too hard. If they are your leader and you under them, they might stress you, they might push you too hard beyond limit, and you can give up easily if you don't understand who they are. So I'll go into the introverted part, but give me a moment.